give them a wave. They can see you on the video, Sonora, as well. Wave105.com/Andy. Right then, so we're about to move on to another course, I think. What have we got going on here?
Well, Jennifer and I are going to be kind of accompaniments now, I think. So what I'm mainly going to be doing here is 2 ways of making Brussels sprouts taste fabulous. So
Susie Carter, by the way, from the winner of Britain's Best Dish. Were you the winner of Britain's Best Dish?
I was the winner of Britain's Best Dish last year, yeah.
So you're doing the accompaniments to go with everything that we've had. It's all sort of coming up in a strange order tonight, but it's like a tasting menu, isn't it?
It is a bit like a tasting menu, and I think sprouts is one of those things that people are kind of forced to eat or cook over Christmas because somebody in the family always likes them, so this is just something to do which will hopefully be loved by everybody. So in the first pan here I've got some finely chopped streaky bacon and a little bit of garlic, and then I've just par-cooked some sprouts, sliced them up and put them in there. Give it a good stir around to get us nicely coated in all the sort of bacony goodness. And what I'm going to add now is just a little bit of beautiful double cream. I mean, this cream is incredible. It comes from Celia Haynes, Blackburn and Haynes, which is up in sort of Headley bordering area. And it's just gorgeous. It's so thick.
I'm just trying to describe the consistency of cream, and it's like, if you imagine ice cream that's just started to melt.
Yeah.
It's kind of that consistency, isn't it? It's incredibly thick.
Absolutely beautiful. And it's a lovely unpasteurised cream, so you get a really gorgeous, gorgeous flavour from it. You get like a proper grassy flavour. So I'm going to put a little bit more in because it is Christmas after all, so we're not trying to be too healthy.
Let's not worry about it.
Let's not worry about that.
Anything like that at all. That looks absolutely fabulous. And I didn't realise you could actually get unpasteurised cream. I know you can get unpasteurised cheeses and things like that. So does it taste different to your pasteurised stuff?
It does, and I think one of the beauties of local produce and going to farmers markets and things like that is that you get these products that you wouldn't normally find in a supermarket. So that's my first way. The second way, got some butter on the go here, is breaking the sprouts up into little sprout petals. And this is literally, you unfold them like you would the leaves of a cabbage, but of course they're all tiny, so they're really cute. And then you just get some butter going in a pan, so you just get it nice and hot. Pop them in.
So are those cooked, or are those
These are raw. But because they're sort of broken down into their little petals, they cook really, really quickly, so you don't get that nasty, soggy old sprout flavour that can happen.
You could use your sprout peelings almost, couldn't you?
Almost,
the outer leaves.
You use like a few outer leaves, and then the inside you can use for your cream sprouts.
And I have to say, you're cooking sprouts in front of me, and there's no sprouty smell by cooking them this way. That is the thing. I think that's the thing that puts you off as a kid, isn't it?
It's that
boiling.
It's
the boiling.
Wafting the smell of sprouts, and it's hideous. But
and I quite like sprouts, but I don't like that smell. So
it just does not smell. I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, this does not smell of sprouts at all.
And so what I'm going to put in there is a little bit of very seasonal as well, cherry. So it's just like a little drop that goes in. And then if you pop the lid on, that's just over there. Do a little shake, pop the lid on, and then it will just steam them slightly. So you're just using the sort of heat of the pan really, and the lid, create a little bit of steam, and it will just wilt them down slightly.
So we've got sprouts 2 ways then.
Sprouts 2 ways. So the first way is going to go into the bowl now, and that's creamed sprouts with bacon.
I'm just going to be very sneaky and start mine off. I know, yes.
So what are you doing? What's the next thing that's...
Oh, well, we're doing a sort of stuffing sort of arrangement, and I'm doing 2 ways with stuffing. I said wet and dry, but one is in fact moist, I think might be a better word, and the other way is a traditional Scottish way of doing stuffing, which is dry stuffing, known as skirly up in Scotland.
Never heard of skirly.
Brilliant.
Oh! Because Dorothy, are you actually from Scotland, Dorothy?
I am indeed.
Whereabouts are you from?
Edinburgh.
From Edinburgh. So you've heard of skirly?
I have.
That's a new one for me. So what's skirly then?
It couldn't be much easier, I'm sure Dorothy will agree if she's ever had it before. It's basically oil, and again I'm using rapeseed oil. It's onions softened in the oil. I'm putting a bit of sage in with it, and oatmeal. Basically,
oatmeal, like in porridge.
As in porridge, yes, porridge oats is indeed what I'm using. So just fry your onions until they're nice and soft. Add in some sage, bit of seasoning, and oatmeal, and away you go. And we call this dry stuffing. I don't know if it's called Skirly up in Scotland, they don't call it anything else. But we always call it when we're at home. It's our who's having dry stuffing. So it means you can have it with your vegetables, with your gravy, with any sauces. Doesn't go anywhere near a turkey, so vegetarians can have it quite happily. And that is Skirly, nice dry stuffing.
At the risk of being stereotypical, you know I try very hard not to be stereotypical. There's no sign of a deep fat fryer anywhere.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely no. So this is quite a healthy, quite healthy. I've never ever heard of Skirly before.
Oh,
so just to recap, the ingredients in there include oatmeal. What else is in there?
It's onion, softened onion, and a little bit of fat, and sage and seasoning. That's it. So it's sage and onion. And oatmeal.
You can put that as a side dish, or I suppose you can stuff your turkey with that.
You could stuff your turkey with it if you wanted to. And then another alternative I've got here is a nice watercress sausage, which we've sold loads of this season, and so many people have said it's just like stuffing. I thought, well, as I was told I was doing stuffing tonight, I thought, well, what could be easier than bringing something that's just like stuffing?
Which was was that the one that you cooked the
it
other
was
week?
Indeed. So yes, another way of doing a watercress sausage.
It's got cheese in it as well.
It has indeed. I mean, you could actually serve this as a vegetarian main course for Christmas, although I wouldn't really like to have a sausage for my Christmas lunch.
Well, let's not be silly and even think of a vegetarian main course.
It's not.
That would be incredibly foolish. So far, just to recap on our 12-course Christmas dinner that we're cooking in aid of Wave 105's Cash for Kids tonight. So far, we started off with not scallops, there's scallops. We also had the smoked trout. We've had duck. We've had a saddle of venison. We've got watercress sausage on the go now. We've got, was it Scaly? Scaly?
Skirly.
Yeah, we got Skirly. Skirly on the go tonight as well.
We need to quickly mention Susie's roast potatoes before we head for desserts.
Oh, yeah.
We've got literally 10 seconds before
Very
we go into
quickly,
the news.
goose fat, that is the secret, and you can buy it from Hyden Farm at the moment.
Goose fat.
I can confirm they are very, very crispy indeed, but nice and soft and gorgeous in the middle. This is Wave 105, the news is next.